calf number 8 by Catherine Coleman. From Class 2, Merrimack Pitts with calf 123. Class 3 will be Hunter Frizzell with calf 112. Class 4 will be Carson Pitts with calf 117. Class 5 will be Peyton Christian with calf 157. And of course in the ring with the 6th class, and Merrimack Pitts with calf 122.
Yeah, we're missing Carson. Yeah, I heard the scream from Carson too. Carson's probably in the food. Missing Carson. Hey Trevor, are we still missing Carson? Carson? Both Carsons? How did I know? Miss Gay, get on them now. Oh, okay. Alexander's answered everything.
Okay, we need calf 117 in the ring by Carson Pitts. And we need calf 123 in the ring by Merrimack Pitts. And she's already in the ring. Someone will have to help her show.
Oh, we got Victoria.
Like Victoria's going to fill that role.
Hey, Catherine, can you pull yours this way? She's going to make the wider spot. There we go. Yeah, well, you got 2 to fit in there. It wasn't going to happen.
Okay, this is our championship class. We have 6 calves in the ring. Beginning on the upper end up here with calf number 8, shown by Catherine Coleman. Coming from Class 1. Class 2.
Back around. We're going to pull forward first. Everybody pull forward if you can. This is how we do it typically, but pull up. Everybody pull forward. You're going to turn back around. You're going to come right in behind all these other guys, okay? So turn around. There you go. Don't get kicked out of the cattle. There you go. We're going to lead back around like we've been doing the whole time.
From Class 2 is calf 123, shown by Merrimack Pitts. From Class 3 is calf 112 by Hunter Frizzell. From Class 4 is Carson Pitts with calf 117. From Class 5 is Peyton Christian with calf 157. And from Class 6 is Merrimack Pitts with calf 122. It's your 6 Ks for your championship class.
I've never seen a steer in heat till today.
Welcome to Houston County.
But everybody's okay, so we can laugh about that. Good job, young lady, on hanging on that steer. Good job, young man. Y'all just get pulled back in there best you can. Everybody's all right, and that's what matters. So, guys, this is a very neat deal that you guys have got here in this county, and I really appreciate you guys letting me sort through the stock. And what I'm really going to be excited about is working with the young folks in showmanship. I've enjoyed all the stock that we've seen today. We've certainly got a lot of differences in the animals and the steers we've seen. A lot of differences in where they may have come from as far as their genetic background, what kind of environment they've been in, but I think they've all been well taken care of, and all the young folks are learning. That's the main thing. So everybody's learning, everybody's participating, and I really appreciate each one of you young folks and all the people that support you, the extension agents, the advisors, all the parents and grandparents. Thank you so much for what you do. I truly do mean that. It's going to mean a bunch, and it's going to pay dividends down the road. I judge a lot of shows across the country, and little county shows like this that have all this support are the neatest ones I always go to, because it's about the kids and it's about your community, and that's what makes it neat. So congratulations to y'all. And again, I won't spend much time talking the calves, but I think if you'll see, if you look at each one of them, they've got a combination of things. Depending on their weight, they've got muscle, and they're starting to develop fat, and they're balanced type of cattle. I mean, the front, middle, rear, 1/3 seem to be proportionate. And there's a couple of calves out here that I think could really compete in a lot of places across the country in different county shows. This guy right here is pretty obviously, to me, a really nice calf. Congratulations, young lady.
Okay. First place goes to Merrimack Pitts, champion calf number 122. Okay, now for our reserve champion, we will need the second place calf out of Class 6 to come in for the reserve championship to compete with the rest of these calves. That calf will be calf 113 by Hunter Fazell. So Hunter, if you will, bring your 113 calf in for reserve championship class.
Want to get a picture, Tom?
Wheel him back out and try to get him in line with everybody else. There you go. Get back ribbon.
Yeah, we're waiting.
What was the white on your calf, sir? What's the white on your steer? Again, our champion right here, to me, just a really classic steer because he's so massive, so well put together. On top of that, he's hard to beat. I think, to me personally, just my humble opinion, really nice champion. Got a lot of other good cattle out here to select from that have a lot of the same components. I think the reserve spot is just a little bit closer for me. I've got two calves out here that have got more body volume. That just means they're going to be a little bit easier feeding, in my personal opinion, the way you look at them. This calf right here is a big-bodied kind of calf, and this calf right here is a big-bodied kind of calf, and those are the two that I'm looking at for reserve. Two nice, complete kind of steers that I think they're going to bring about real good feed efficiency. And this calf we brought in from second from our champion, he's got a lot of shape to him. He's a contender as well. Calf that gets a little more up in his flank, a little bit harder feeding type of steer, but he's starting to develop some fat. I like him just as well. Let's give one more round of applause for our steer exhibitors today. Thank y'all for having me on this show.
Okay, our reserve champion is shown by Carson Pitts, calf number 117.
Good job, guys. Thanks for bringing out that steer.
We recognize the sponsors for
Good job,
the champion. Grand champion is sponsored by Wilson and Brett Parker. The reserve champion is sponsored by Mr. and Mrs. Bill Mayo. If we have any representatives from those two families here, we'd like to have them come in the ring for the picture.
Hunter, stay in. Bread fed. Is bread fed, right? Yeah. Stay in. Hunter, just stay in here.
Trying to get the gal's attention.
Hey, Mary Mac, why don't y'all get one together? Hold up. Hey, Tony, can you get one of Mary Mac and Carson together, standing side by side, so we put it up in co-op? That'll be a co-op picture, if they ever change it.
I want to hang that one in my room.
Well, they're going to give it to you when they get down.
It's easier.
I kind of was thinking like this, but whatever.
Head to head.
Can you put them head to head? Marsh's name is on it. Marsh is going to be in the picture. Thank you, Tanya.
Okay, we've got our pictures taken. Congratulations again to Mary Mac Pitts for the champion calf and to Carson Pitts for the reserve champion. Brother and sister. Did a good job. Congratulations to the Pitts family.
Yes.
Okay, our next class will be the bred and fed class. And the bred and fed is for calves who are bred and raised on the farm. And we'll have, what we do is take the calf that was in each calf that scored the highest or placed the highest in the regular class placings, and they will come in for the bred and fed. So from class 1, we need Victoria Cope, no, excuse me. We need Cheyenne Spencer with calf number 4. That was a home-raised calf. That was the highest placing calf of the home-raised calves in Class 1. So Cheyenne Spencer, if you will, bring your calf in for bred and fed champion. From Class 2, we need Dalton Carey. That was a 1 calf in that class that was bred and fed. From Class 3, we will need Hunter Fazell with calf 112. With calf 112. That was the first place calf in that class. That's bred and fed. From Class 4, we will need Emily Reedy with calf number 70. From Class 5, there are none. That was bred and fed. And Class 6, there are no calves that were bred and fed. So from Class 1, we need Victoria Coleman, calf number 5. From Class 2, Dalton Carey with calf number 28. From Class 3, Hunter Frazell, calf 112. And from Class 4, Emily Reedy with calf number 70. Should be 4 calves for your bred and fed championship. Calf 1, first place from Class 1 should be Cheyenne Spencer with calf number 4. Calf number 4. Okay, this is your championship for bred and fed. These are calves that were bred on their farm, raised there, and they were selected by the 4-H'er for calves to be fed out to come to the show.
And we'll pull in the second highest for whatever class you run, whichever one you pick.
Okay, well, we'll show them all real quick. You would, young lady, before they do Actor not. Get them all.
The bred and fed deal is just a really neat, positive experience, even more so than the just regular showing because it's from the ground up. And I remember as a youth exhibitor, I took more pride in the ones I raised from the ground up. Not that I didn't enjoy all my cattle and think the project's worthwhile regardless. But I do want to pay special attention and put special focus on you guys, the ones in the barn as well that did a bred and fed. Congratulations on a great hands-on project. Let's give these bred and fed exhibitors a nice round of applause. Tell you what, there's some nice calves out here. This young man right here has got our champion, though. Really sharp calf, well presented. Did a good job today, young man. Congratulations.
Okay, that is Hunter Purcell. That is, find the calf. This is calf 112. They come from Class 3. Yes, and for coming in for reserve champion, I think he's already coming in, would be John Thomas Lazelle, calf number 111.
You know, back in the class that those two were in, that was a pretty close placing. This young man right here is going to take reserve as well. Congratulations, buddy.
Okay, reserve champion bred and fed goes to John Thomas Giselle with calf number 111, coming out of class 3. Both our champion bred and fed calves came out of class 3. Class bred and fed class is sponsored by, in memory of, Mr. Henry Clay Wright. So for someone to can represent the Henry Clay Wright, we'd like to have them in. Sam, would you do that? Your closest things to kinfolk to Henry Clay.
Looks even smaller when Sam holds it. This is our reserve champion, sponsored by Mr. and Mrs. Bill Mayo. Have the showmanship age groups already picked out for us here and all colored out. Eligible for junior showmanship will be Anna Reedy, Lane Rumfelt, Brittany Smid, Carson Pitts, Garrett Smid, Noah Parker. So those exhibitors will need to pick, if they have more than one calf, pick the calf that obviously you can handle the best and do the best show job with, and come to the ring if you want to participate in showmanship. That's Anna Reedy, Lane Rumfelt, Brittany Smid, Carson Pitts, Garrett Smid, Noah Parker. That will be our junior showmanship class. So parents, if you will, and leaders, help those out. Get their calves ready to come into the ring for showmanship. As I said, there will be 3 classes of showmanship. The junior class includes grades 4 through 6 class, and junior high will be 7th through 9th grade. Senior will be 10th through 12th grade.
straight ahead.
It looks like we're going to have 6 in junior showmanship. In the ring will be Anna Reedy, Lane Rumpelt, Brittany Smith, Carson Pitts, Garrett Smith, Noah Parker. All for junior showmanship.
How you doing, buddy? Good. What's your name? Garrett Smith. Very good. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. All right. Hold this like this right here. Show stick on the handle. Slow and easy with the stick. Slow in, long, easy stroke. If you do the solid thing, sometimes it can get them worked up. These are the things that are typically done. So if you continue to do that every time, when you go in show ring in the future, you're going to look a little bit more polished. Okay? Thank you. Good job. All right, buddy, Rose. You got that red cat back in your hand by yourself. Tell you what. Turn around there and swap the hands. Show sticks. Come a little bit close. Yep. So hold right here with the other hand. Turn around. Stick. All right. Put your hand like we're right there with mine. That just left. Pull that up. Scratch. So right now we're just keeping calm and learn how to hold correctly. Scratch from the belly. Long, slowly, slowly. Hold his head up. All right, then why do you got it stuck down now? When you lean it, you need to use those hands as fine. Stretch it right there. You can learn how to set it up and then take the this one. Make sure you do a better job. If I feel guys, I'm going to try to lead them out around one time. You're going to go in this direction. We'll get this out. If you need some help, try to get your muscles up off the ground so they don't step. Walk out in front of it. So he doesn't scare him. But long as you stroke, not the saw, okay? Going up just for yourself. There we go. Very good. There you get there. Now we see what you're doing. If you practice with him at home like that, if he doesn't like it, don't worry about it. So if you practice with him at home, he'll start like this. Yeah. Well, if you kind of give each stick a little bit, you'll learn what it is. He's just doing that. It's kind of the same thing. He's got to focus on this. He's got to get on the side. Just don't pinch it. Do whatever makes it whatever you're comfortable with. If he doesn't like it, you can stop. Try to get his head up, buddy. Get his head up. Jump up on your halter. Hold it right here. There we go. Now you can do a gas.
You're doing good.
You're doing good, guys. Good job. But you don't have to have both of them over the halter. You feel comfortable with their head. You know what I'm saying? Just let the strap just drop on that side. If you feel comfortable with it that way.
Well, our judge is working with our junior show persons. They need some help along the way because most of them in here is just the first year or two it's in the show ring, and so this is a real learning experience for them. While he's working with them, I'd like to recognize our extension people who have put this show together every year, work so hard at it. Laurie, of course, worked with the kids from the beginning of the show, and just helping kids select calves and get calves right on up to the show and the carcass show, which will be later on, and the show in Clarksville, which will be May the 13th and 14th. Of course, this young lady sitting beside of me right here does so much in it too with records and keeping everybody lined up and doing the right things and seeing that things get done. And I see also back in our seating area here, our County Extension Director, Ms. Sheila Settles, that gives leadership to the extension programs in Houston County, leads the program. So she's a big supporter of this program too, and thank you, Sheila, for your support. Thank you all the extension staff for your hard work.
Appreciate you guys letting me work with the young folks, and I think that's part of my job, and I just mean to help. That's all I'm trying to do. If I can help somebody along the way, that's what I'm here for. Thank you guys for letting me come out and work with the young folks. That's the most important part of why we're here today, obviously. And I want to say a special thank you to all the folks that are standing out in the rain, and you guys sitting in that muddy tent over there. It means a lot that you're here for these young folks. Thank you for being here. And guys, before we pick our champion showman, let's put our hands together real gently for these young folks out here. They're out here doing something that's new to them, and it certainly takes courage to come out here and work these big calves. They're just a little bit unsure of what they're doing today. Young man, you're the most impressive on the stick today. Handle yourself very well around the ring. Congratulations, you're going to be our champion.
Okay, our champion today in junior showmanship goes to Carson Pitts. Congratulations, Carsons. Good job showing. All of you did a real good job. It's hard to start out in the first year or two showing cattle, handling those calves, and doing everything. So all of you did a real nice job. We're proud of all of you. Oh yes, I heard someone say FFA is the sponsor. Houston County High School FFA is a sponsor for the junior showmanship class. If someone's here to represent them, we'd appreciate that. Alexander Coleman's coming in the ring. He's, I understand, president of the Houston County FFA chapter. Okay, congratulations again to Carson Pitts for junior showmanship class winnership. Okay, we'll go to junior high showmanship next. Junior high showmanship class, that's for 7th and 8th and 9th graders. Eligible to participate in junior high showmanship is Emily Reedy, John Clay Coleman, Carter Carey, Catherine Coleman, Cheyenne Spencer, Dalton Carey, Haley Roby, Peyton Christensen, John Thomas Vazell, and Catherine Anderson. That's Caitlin, I'm sorry, Caitlin. Caitlin Anderson. That's grades 7th through 9th, junior high showmanship. I believe they're ready out there. They're making their way in. We have 10 junior high members who are eligible for junior high showmanship. Be 10 of them potentially.
Y'all ain't got one home? Water hose and fence post? What's the way on your spirit? How about your what the numbers are? What's the way? I've got a lot of cattle here. Pretty efficient. Try to pull forward if you can. We'll help you. Try to get up 3 or 4 steps if you can. Go. All right. I'll tell you what, you're going to lean us out. You would wheel back around and fall right behind this calf here. You're just feel right behind it. You're going to lean to your left, okay? So go ahead. Go ahead and lean right behind these guys. You're going to come right along behind. You're going to come all the way back around. There we go. Everybody start moving. Yep. Like that. There we go. Now we're moving. You might have to wait on it. It looks like. Go down as hard as you can. There you go, just keep sneaking that way just a little bit. So I have to start up now. Start off, start moving. Keep it going. Keep up off the wall. I'll try to stay along that fence over there as you can, okay? Try to stay along that wall over there as you can. You guys can stay right there.
As our judge works with this junior high showmanship group, I'd like to call attention to your show book, and on page 4, all the buyers of last year and years past shows that sponsor and give sponsorship and buy these calves each year from these exhibitors. There's quite a list of them on page 4. As you look at your show book, we should recognize those sponsors, and we'd like to thank them very much. We really appreciate them and their support of this program. And and as you see those folks out in the community or have contact with them, just say thanks to them, if you will, for sponsoring the Beef Show and the 4-H kids and helping to buy calves. Give them a thank you.
Almost done. Doing good.
If you'd like your name added to that list tonight, or just see Sam Pazell or some of that group on that buyers committee, and we'll be glad to attach your name to that group, to the buyers group.
Tell you what, you get scratching, you like this thing, okay? Something does a little bit. One thing you could do is have a step like have high, so that when you're presenting it, you're showing him off. So that you being up close here, that way you're showing him off. Long easy stroke. Just worry about scratching him. He's kind of a bear. You're doing a good job. Congratulations on just being tough. Slow and easy with the stick, that might help calm him down just a little bit. So if you slow down your heart rate, you take a deep breath, he might do the same. He might not, but it might help. All right? Keep up the good work. Scratching, keep going. We're going to be out here in just a second.
Again, thank y'all for letting me work with these young folks and for being patient I just want to make sure that we take advantage of this situation because you don't get a lot of opportunities to do this. A lot of good young folks out here and a lot of good young smiling faces, even in the face of adversity. Kudos to this young lady who's got a calf. It's kind of hard to deal with. I've been in that situation before. It's not fun. So let's give that young lady a round of applause for doing a nice job. She's hanging in there. And that's part of the learning thing. It's not always fun and bubbly. And that just makes you grow as a person. A lot of good young folks out here. I think there's one individual that rises to the top pretty easily and does the things that I'm looking.
Calves are getting a little tired.
Scratch it a little bit, get his thumb back down there. Where you go over there. He's all spooky now.
I didn't hold them up. I think we're all just being, trying to keep it down, spooky.
Okay, junior high showmanship winner, Catherine Coleman. Congratulations, Catherine. All right, now we're ready for the big guys, the senior show persons. These are grades 10, students who are in grades 10 through 12. And eligible for senior showmanship this year is Cody Smith, Mary Mac Pitts, Victoria Coleman, Charlie Carter, Jordan Reedy, Mackenzie Bryant, Alexander Coleman, Bailey Alexander, Hunter Fazale. This is our senior showmanship group. There could be as many as 9 of them. Again, the ring will be a little bit crowded. I believe we have 8 in the ring. Do we have others coming? That's it? Okay. We have 8 in junior or senior showmanship. These are some of our more experienced show persons in our Houston County Best Show group now, and I'm sure our judge is going to work them a little bit harder today and expect a little bit more of you. Okay. Good luck to all of you.
Wouldn't typically do this, but all you guys out here showing, some of you are doing it, some of you are not. We've got a lot of cattle in a small place. When you're showing and you're leading, make sure you keep those sticks straight up and down. All right, it's important so you don't spook the other cattle or your calf. So keep your sticks straight up and down. I'll be watching for it. All right, no pressure. Let's have fun today. We're going to pull forward. We'll start off with you, young man. You're going to pull back in behind, go all the way back around. Let's pull forward.
going down together. Let's go ahead and have you come back around. Right here over there. Get over there without being on that field over there. Straight in. You would y'all would back forward. He weighs more than you do.
I'm not going to go through each one of these young folks and tell them my little pet peeves again. They're advanced to the degree that where they can learn a lot on their own and watching other people. And so with that, they're in no particular order out here. We're just kind of working them. And kudos to you young folks for staying with this project. Most of you for 4 or 5 or more years for sure. Some of you are newbies. Congratulations and thank y'all for doing so. Appreciate your effort in this project. Just real quickly, what I'm looking for. I'm looking for somebody who's showing that calf off and has got that hand hidden. You can see, and when I was working with the younger divisions, I want them to kind of get hold the halter up close like this young man right here is doing. That's kind of one of the things I look for. Just a little pet peeve. It's not a must, but that's one of the things I look for. And if you look at stock show magazines and things of that nature, you'll find that people do that quite often. This young man right here, he carries himself very well. He has a stockman savvy about him. He feels real comfortable at the end of that halter. He keeps the feet set up pretty well. Does a decent job with this show stick. You do one thing that I'd like to see differently, but it's just a personal opinion. When you're leading that calf out, just go ahead and hold your hand this way instead of doing this. That's the only pet peeve that I would say that I would encourage you to go against, but you do whatever feels comfortable. It's just my personal opinion. You do a fine job, young man. You folks that are out here with him, if you would, see how he's just a little bit in front of the eyes of that calf, and if you would, just step back just a little bit, all right? Use that show stick. You don't have to get way far away from the calf, but to present that calf well, you need to show it. If you're right in the middle of its head, if you're right there in the middle of that picture frame, it doesn't look as good. If you, young man, you're a great stockman, you do a good job, step out in front of that calf a little bit. You got that whole show stick there. You can use it a little bit further close to the body, step out in front of him, and show that calf off. You do a very nice job of that. You've got the head held up high. You get out in front of the eyes of that calf, and it makes that calf present better. Just the total package looks better. And so both of you guys do a very good job of that. And it looks like you've been trained similarly from that standpoint. All you guys have got great smiling faces. I appreciate the work and effort you did today with one that was kind of silly. And you hung in there and you got it done. Good job. I appreciate your smiling faces on you 3 young ladies over here. You're great young ladies, and I appreciate your effort. Thank you, parents. Thank y'all for letting me come today. We're going to go out and pick a champion, and I think it's pretty obvious this young man right here deserves a whole lot of credit. Good job.
Okay, our champion senior show person today is Alexander Coleman. Congratulations, Alexander. Senior Show Person. Senior Showman is sponsored by in memory of Mr. and Mrs. Raymond Mobley. So Laurie and Mike, appreciate y'all sponsoring that. Thank you, Justin, for the good job you've done today in working with these kids and our county show. We appreciate you. You'll be seeing a lot of these kids in future years down at the university and get to work with them again. Okay, we'll need a little while, folks, to get records together and get ready for a sale. So get something to eat. Sale's going to start about 4:15, according to Sam. So we'll spend a little time getting our records together and getting our heads together for the sale, and be back with us about 4:15.
Well, driving downtown, the road appears clear, and there's logs and trash and everything else that appears to have grown over. This is WCBN in here in a minute. We're taking a little drive through downtown here and we'll just see here for just a moment how everything's going. Seeing the reports last night, it was pretty bad in most of the outlying areas. It probably is. sure inside some of these buildings that it is, but the roads appear clear here anyway. And no water downtown at all. Clean water's in the was in the courthouse. There doesn't appear anybody there cleaning it up or anything, so I would assume that it's probably okay. We're gonna go all the way down toward Bobby's and then back. Out there by the elementary school. Those of you that don't know. Joe's appears fine.
In their hands a picture of peace and of strength. Their hand pictures of youth and of beauty, of old age and the blushing young bride. They all hang on the wall, all but the saddest of all. Pictures from life's other side. Just a picture from life's other side. Someone has fell by the way. Life has gone out with the tide. Oh, that might have been heaven someday. Last that one. Sinners and Saints, it's called. That's from his Cold Hard Truth album. The only thing different between Sinners and Saints, one is forgiven and the other one ain't. George knew the answer right there. Asked Jesus to forgive, and he said he would. George Jones, we remember him this morning on 6:50 a.m. WSM Sunday Down South, and you don't want to miss Eddie Stubbs Wednesday night. We'll dedicate his entire show to the memory and music of George Jones. Tune in for songs you know and some that you may have never heard. Countless live performances and stories from Eddie Stubbs and the Posse. The George Jones tribute this Wednesday night, beginning at 7 o'clock right here. 6:50 a.m. WSM. That's going to wrap up Sunday Down South. We're going to leave in celebration of George Jones' homecoming in heaven this morning on the Legend WSM.
Our years have been many, my loved ones are gone, and I miss them more every day. I'm ready to move to that journey, and I yearn for the day I can say, take this ring from my finger, these shoes from my feet, take all of my worries, possessions away. Just leave me my Bible, a date I must keep. It's homecoming in heaven for me.
Well,
My old mother
I guess I'm gonna have to
with my dad, I
turn around here somewhere, brother, and go back.
We'll all be so happy and all be so glad as our hearts run over with joy. Take this ring from my
People watching it down there, seeing how bad it really is.
take all of my worldly possessions away. Just leave me my Bible, things I must keep. It's homecoming in heaven for me.
As we hear the church bells fade in the distance, we know old times here will not be forgotten. This is Danny Boyle saying, don't be a stranger, come back soon. How about next week? Same time for Sunday Down South on the Legend, 6:50 a.m. WSN, the classic rock. Legends of the Grand Ole Opry. It's Opry Legend.
Well, they're full of work there at the Baptist church, cleaning out the roads and everything.
Opry Legends Gospel Favorites Volumes 1 and 2 are part of your collection. Log on to WSMOnline.com and click on the link shop to purchase these CDs today.
Just quick with the senior master technician with Ford, he was just explaining that the older the vehicle gets, the more attention it needs. Just like you. Over 50 kilometers.
Actually, I'm only 45.
Good for you.
But at 50,000 miles, there's a lot of things you do need to look at. Struts, shocks, brakes, tires.
Over time, things wear out.
Exactly. Get up to $120 in mail-in rebates on 4 select name brand tires when you
Thing about
Stop by today.
this area has many houses have basements because of the way they're built on hills and everything like that. Of course, Nazarene Church here served as Red Cross Center last night. Church of the Nazarene there. Churches having services being thing or either cleaning up. Syria last night was like a river.
Senator Lindsey Graham suggests the lack of information.
I don't know if y'all know that or not, but it was over the bridges and everything else down here, so it appears that it's okay at this moment in time. We're going to stop, pull into Cleggards here, and we'll see y'all further down the road. Bye-bye. One last shot over at the post office there. The parking lot is covered up, but that's about it.